down after physical therapy. I must have fallen asleep.
I didn't want to wake you when I came in last night.
Well, hey, whatever you think about Forrester.
This has to be it, Dad. I did more research last night. There's no sign that Spencer transferred those shares over to Liam.
But Liam says he has control of those shares.
Right. So Ridge assumes that Bill just handed them over to him free and clear. Otherwise, he wouldn't be going into business with a man that he hates, who hates him. So what I gather is Bill still has control of those shares. We just got to get him to confirm it. And maybe find a way to make it worth his while so he'll side with us and not Ridge. Yes, it's a long shot. As far as I'm concerned, it's the only shot we got.
Oh, my. What's going on here?
Well, my son has a new title, so Dad's buying him a new suit. I mean, for me, suits are a little uptight. What? Will you just measure Bernie?
Dad, stop picking on Bernie. Thank you.
Pleasure. I'll have it for you in 3 days, Mr. Spencer.
Great.
Thank you.
Don't you think you're getting a little ahead of yourself? I mean, nothing's official.
Well, who needs official? That coup is as good as done, thanks to my brilliant progeny over here.
Yeah, well, I think Ridge deserves some credit for initiating them.
Are you kidding me? I mean, you went to that clown months ago with the idea of pooling the shares to get Rick out. And if anyone deserves the credit, look, Forrester is in much better hands being out from under Rick's little thumb. And so are Caroline and Ivy.
Oh, you might want to ask Ivy about that, especially since Steffy's part of the bargain.
Heard you made the move. And Uncle Eric knows everything now.
Yep.
And
My granddad backed the wrong son, and my dad did the only thing he could.
I'm sure you're pleased about that.
I'm pleased about a lot of things these days.
Well, I gather this means you're staying in LA.
How do you feel about that?
What do you know that we don't?
Nothing. It's just, this has been difficult for me because Rick is my nephew, but I realize that Forrester needs to move in a new direction.
Exactly. Something had to be done. Liam did it. Bold leadership.
Again, Ridge was the one who put things in motion.
With a critical assist from his lovely daughter.
Steffi's a player. Gutsy, smart, not afraid to take anyone on.
Yeah, well, that's worked well for her so far.
What do you mean so far?
Just that she's used to getting her way. About most things, anyway.
Moving on.
It's interesting because I was talking to Ivy earlier, and she's pretty gutsy herself, especially when it comes to the man she loves. So I'm just curious, how do you feel about working so closely with Steffi and being involved with Ivy?
I've always supported Liam's plan with this.
Even if it means having me back for the foreseeable future?
Steffi, we're family. Forrester Creations is important to both of us.
To Liam as well.
You do know why he's doing this, right?
Yeah, because Rick was mean to his girlfriend and Liam felt the need to rescue you.
Steffi, I didn't need rescuing. Liam did all this to create a better working environment at Forrester Creations for myself and for Caroline.
Yeah, something that could never happen without me. But hey, as they say, it is not over until the fat lady sings. Something tells me Rick won't go down without a fight.
Rick, slow down, all right?
We
Just
can't slow down. We have to go to Spencer. We have to.
Wait,
deal
just
with it.
listen to me for a second. Look, even if Bill still has control of those stocks, he's the last person on earth I want to do business with. Now, I know you want to keep your position as CEO here. I respect that. But I have to think about the whole business and the family. Letting Bill in the door is dangerous.
More dangerous than what Ridge is doing to you. Stabbing you in the back, kicking you to the curb along with me. We can't capitulate, Dad. I won't. Not to Ridge.
So how was your therapy?
Oh, excruciating, but it's good. They say, that at the rate that I'm going, I should be able to put pressure on these bad boys pretty soon.
Proving everybody wrong.
Yes, it's what I do best.
It's
wonderful.
No, what is wonderful is you and the way that you've been taking care of me. You know, you're helping with my physical therapy and pampering me, especially with everything that you're dealing with.
There's nothing more important than you, and I should have been here for this session.
I'm sure you had a good excuse.
Do I ever?
So, what options does Rick have?
He doesn't. My dad's got this pretty much sewn up.
Okay, then. So, all we have to do is stay focused on our objective.
Oh. It's our objective now, is it?
Steffi, I think you're going to make a great president.
Mm-hmm. And with Liam as my VP, how can I fail?
You're VP.
Oh. It's just a figure of speech.
Can I just get something clear? I don't have a problem with you and Liam working together. In fact, I think the company could really use it. What I do have a problem with is you making a play for my boyfriend at any opportunity you get.
Wait a second, you've been talking to Ivy?
Yeah, I guess she walked in on you and Steffi at Forrester.
That's my boy, right there in the office.
We weren't doing anything.
Apparently, Steffi hasn't given up on getting you back, even though she dropped it as a condition.
Wait, are you saying that? Did I ever overhear Steffi?
Steffi declaring that she will always love you. Yeah, she heard all that.
Uh-oh.
No, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No, uh-oh. That is not what she... Listen, Steffi understands that this is purely business.
Monkey business.
It's not monkey business. It's different this time. There's no conditions or stipulations.
Dump the Aussie or else.
Okay, I understand why Ivy might think that, given that Steffi knows.
Steffi
okay,
knows that what the two of you had, you can never have again.
I think I said those exact words about Katie and me after we divorced. But look at my baby and me today, huh?
Damn it! I'm trying to explain something to you. Okay, I'm trying to explain.
Go ahead. Explain. Go. Okay, let me help you out. You're trying to explain why you and Steffi can work together with none of those old feelings resurfacing, and that Ivy is going to buy it. Good luck with that.
I like that.
I can't wait to get back to the office full time. Oh, did I really just say that after how Rick and Maya were?
Yeah, they were giving you a hard time.
Well, now Maya's gone.
And Rick is on his way out, too.
Is that what you meant?
Yeah, something huge is happening at Forrester, something that Rick wasn't expecting. Or my dad.
I can't believe you're even considering this after everything that Bill did to Maya.
Which I hate him for.
But you'll overlook it if it means you might keep your seat as CEO.
No, I can't overlook it. I will make Spencer pay when the time is right.
But not now.
What you don't know is Nicole told me where Maya was hiding out. I went to see her, had a long talk.
That's great.
No, it was all a big misunderstanding. We still have a lot to work through. But when Maya heard what was going on, the one thing she made very clear is for me to do whatever it takes to stop Ridge.
Even if it means getting into bed with the devil.
The last thing Ridge expects us to do is go to Spencer. And if he still has those shares and we can pull this off, we'll blindside Ridge. It'll be a knockout punch. And it's up to me to convince Spencer to help us land it.
Oh my God. What are you talking about?
Yesterday, you were in here talking to Liam.
Oh. So you were eavesdropping?
No.
Oh.
What I did hear was you telling him that you're in love with him and that you're always going to be in love with him. It's like you can't let an opportunity go by.
Without reminding Liam how I feel? Okay, Ivy, I'm always going to love Liam. We've shared a lot,
Yeah,
and I believe that he'll always love me.
And you
It's
honestly
like-
believe that, even though he's clearly moved on.
Has he?
Don't pay any attention to him. He's just trying to get a rise out of you.
Hey, if Ivy's okay with Liam and Steffi doing their thing over at Forrester.
And if by doing your thing you mean working with Ridge as professionals to get the company back
Yeah,
on
working as
track.
professionals, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure Steffi is completely over you.
Oh, Liam didn't say that. But, you know, we both know Liam very well, and he's committed to Ivy.
Well, what Liam better be committed to is making sure that Spencer Publications reaps the benefit of that takeover, because that's why I gave Liam control of my shares in the first place.
Listen, man, I'm very grateful. I know how hard it is for you to give up control of anything. And to have my back, not only with your support, but with your 12.5%, that
All
really
right,
means
yeah,
a lot.
save all the mushy stuff, okay? Especially when things are not a fait accompli until they are. Especially if that something involves Ridge. I mean, so the guy can make a dress. That doesn't qualify him to be CEO. So you're gonna have to keep an eye on him. In fact, we are both going to have to keep an eye on him.
So that's it. All the same combined shares without Steffi's stipulation.
Wow, it's a whole new era at Forrester
It's
Creations.
a whole new power structure. Steffi's gonna be president, Liam vice president, and I will be pulling double duty.
As CEO and head designer, which means that you're gonna be twice as busy.
Which means I won't be here. And neither will you. She's gonna be right by my side. My design partner. The woman in my life.
I don't give a damn. You get back to me with what I wanted ASAP. You got it? Good.
Well, I see you're hiding out in your office.
Oh boy. All right, look, I'm gonna have to give you a binky if you're gonna have a little temper tantrum right in my office.
Now, how the hell could you do that to Maya? That was her story to tell, if and when she wanted to tell it. You had no right.
I had every right. Take a look around. I'm the king of the publishing empire. And my loyal subjects, i.e. the public, had every right to know they were being played like suckers.
No, that's not how it was. You took something extremely private and you exposed it, which is cruel and it's ruthless.
Cool and ruthless. You want a box of tissues? Right, get over yourself. This is my business, and I made a sound business decision.
Only that's not what's happening, because I've already seen the backlash that's happening to your company.
I'll tell you what, Slick. I'll worry about my company, and you just worry about Milton, Myron, or Maya. Or
All right,
whatever.
enough. I'm here for another reason anyway. I have a proposal for you. One that I'm quite sure that you're not going to want to turn down.
What is it going to take to convince you?
Oh, that you're Liam's future and I'm his past?
Steffi, he's been completely straight with you, no mixed signals, and yet you continuously believe that there's a chance for you both.
That he still loves me? Look, we've shared a lot, Ivy, and we're always gonna love each other. And that's something that I don't think you'll ever understand.
I don't want to have what you had with Liam. We're two completely different people. We're in a brand new relationship, but what we do have is something so special.
Yeah, and I get that. But Liam and I will always have a connection, you know? A certain je ne sais quoi.
Hey, yo. Hi.
Actually,
I
no,
didn't realize.
this is perfect timing. Steffi was just about to tell me how much you're in love with her, so I'm just wondering, is that true?
I'm really happy for you. The company, I mean, been working for this for a really, really long time, and I think that you're gonna make an amazing CEO.
I'm not sure my dad agrees. He thinks I betrayed him.
Or maybe he just can't admit it because of the guilt that Rick's put on him.
Yeah, maybe that's part of it. I never wanted to get to this, you know?
You're not thinking of yourself, you're thinking of of the company, you know, and your children's legacy, Eric's legacy. I think when things settle down a bit, he'll see that, and the hurt feelings will subside. I mean, you're not gonna lose your father over this.
It's ironic, isn't it?
What?
Going against the man I love, using the shares of a man I detest.
I despise you, Spencer. But I can be cutthroat too,
Sure you can.
which is why we need to team up.
Team up.
Yeah, you see Ridge is showing his hands, which circumstances are shifting.
At Forrester.
Circumstances that would give you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, well, I've been offered more once-in-a-lifetime opportunities than I can shake a stick at, but do go on.
You see, you and I, we speak the same language. We're both shrewd businessmen, which is why I hate coming to you with this. But
You want my shares.
you've obviously given Liam control of them. They're still yours, which I'm hoping that means that they're still in play.
Why would you think that?
Well, if you combine your shares with Ridge and his kids, Ridge will be in control. But if you vote your shares with my dad and me, it will be 50-50, an even split.
Thereby defeating Ridge's attempt to oust you as CEO. Or so you hope.
You do realize if Ridge becomes CEO, you won't have any say in the company.
Well, I have virtually no say now.
You will if you join forces with my dad and me.
How's that?
Well, for starters, you won't have any persona non grata every time you walk in the building the way you would with Ridge.
Whoopee.
And there's one other little detail. My dad and I discussed the idea of you being able to choose Forrester's next president.
Who would have to answer to you as CEO?
Anybody you would want as president.
Even me?
Even you. And Ridge would have to answer to you.
How does a girl getting good with the new CEO?
I'm not CEO yet. Let's not jump the gun.
Okay, fine, but it's still a really big deal for you and for those of us who love you.
Just glad that Liam has his father's shares. Otherwise, none of this would be happening.
No.
This is your chance, Spencer. Who would you rather team up with? Us or Ridge?